what's going on YouTube? Short video for you today, or at least I hope it's a short video. Uh, if you haven't already known, for Apple users, iPhone users that have been using the beta for iOS 13, last week iOS 13.1 developer beta came out. I've been using it on my phone, and it is, without a doubt, the worst beta for me since the whole beta program for iOS 13 started. I'm just going to give you a rundown of the 5 biggest gripes that I have with this beta. And before you go into the comments and say, oh, you should expect this, it's a beta, of course. I know it's a beta. I know there's going to be problems. Fact of the matter is, I really haven't had a lot of problems, and I've endured a whole lot with the beta, mainly because I came from Android. And if you think that Apple's developer betas are glitchy and have problems, then you need to try Android betas, because those are like seriously a mess. Anyway, let's go into the issues that I've had that I haven't really had in any of the other betas since the beginning of the summer. Anyway, number 1, these crazy sound drops. I'll be in an app, and all of a sudden I'll just completely lose sound. Keyboard sounds go in and out. You never know when you'll hear them. Has nothing to do with silent mode or putting your phone in do not disturb. Sound will just drop, and it just stays that way until you restart your phone. Number 2, Hangouts. Never had this problem for any of the other betas, but Hangouts, which interestingly enough is a Google app, and I'll get to why I say that in a moment, it crashes completely. There's no way of opening it at all. Problem there. Number 3, Gmail. Gmail, as far as even the email client that is on regularly on your phone, Gmail will not always load the emails. Sometimes you'll think it's loading because if you look at the bottom of the screen, it'll say downloading 0 of 7 emails, but it doesn't actually load. And it's always hit or miss when it decides to finally give you those emails, but it's just a serious problem right now with the push notifications, which, like I said, never had before until 13.1. Gmail is also Google associated. Number 4, YouTube freezes, which is something that at first I thought was a problem with my carrier. I thought it was a problem with my Wi-Fi. No. YouTube will just completely freeze, and it will not play videos. I can do a restart and maybe it'll help it sometimes, but it's hit or miss. It's weird. YouTube is a Google-owned app, Google-operated app, which leads me to believe that something deep in the Google API is probably affecting all of these apps as far as iOS 13.1 is concerned. Maybe Apple just wants to give Google some bad press right now, but hopefully Google or Apple, one of those, can get those 3 apps: YouTube, Gmail, Hangouts, probably others, but those are the primary ones that I use. Get those fixed. Honorable mention, Facebook, for some weird reason, when you sometimes open the app, it only takes up half the screen, like the top half. The bottom half will just be black. It's almost like a reverse of the accessibility mode for reachability. But just a weird glitch, and you just have to close out the app and take it out of the multitask window and bring it back, and it's fixed. So that's weird in itself. And then finally, random app crashes. Hangouts continually will not open, crashes every time. But then you've got a few apps like was going to do a review. In fact, you'll probably still see it, of Pokemon Masters, which came out Wednesday night. And I've been playing that Wednesday night all the way till today, Friday, and no problems whatsoever. Then all of a sudden, would not open. It was crashing continually until I restarted my phone, which leads me to believe that that was more of a iOS problem than a than an app problem individual. Just from the weirdness of that. It also happened with a couple other games that I was trying to play that I would normally be able to play, but for some reason it just wouldn't load. And I feel like it might be associated with that sound dropping issue, because it seemed like every time I was in an app and the sound dropped, it would cause everything phone wide to start having glitches and issues. So that might be the case. Don't really know. Anyway, that's the 5 issues that I'm having with iOS 13. I was able to get it done in under 10 minutes, thankfully. These betas have been coming up. These betas have been coming out weekly now. So hopefully next week these won't be an issue and this video will be completely pointless. But there's people that do these videos every week, so I deserve to at least get one of these videos in where I complain about iOS 13 rather than just point out the 50 new features or whatever. So that's it for today. Thanks a lot for the people that saw my previous video this week and knew that I was in the hospital. I'm feeling a lot better and getting even further better, so look forward to something new tomorrow. Might not be a food review. I'm taking it easy on my stomach for a while, but I'll see you tomorrow. Signing out.